Crazy.
Brave.
Unstable.
Irrational.
Psychological.
Insane.
Help. Common.
Anxiety.
Loneliness.
Romanticized.
Hurt. Stigma.
This month, we decided to talk about mental health awareness within our school. We chose to interview student Logan Christian, who's one of the 4 officers of the Speak Up Club here at Atlee.
Well, I think that a lot of people are uneducated about mental health, and when people are uneducated about mental health, they don't completely understand, and it's hard to understand something and that's not very much talked about. So this stigma that surrounds mental health is really just stemmed from unawareness, and I think that if people truly knew what mental health was and how to improve their mental health, then people would be much more accepting of people with mental health illnesses. I think that Hanover County can do several things to help end the stigma. First of all, one of the main components of ending the stigma is just starting conversation about mental health and bringing it to schools, such as like through our Speak Up Club, which we started this year at Atlee. And we've really seen benefits of people that are more aware and understanding and have a better idea of what mental health illnesses entail and how to improve your mental health.
We're also deciding to interview teacher Liz Shivers about mental health as she is teaching the unit to her students right now.
I think it's important that when we create units for our students that we really take into account what's happening in the world. And right now, mental health is a huge issue, and it's really relevant because of that. A lot of adults and teenagers alike suffer from mental health disorders, and if they don't, they're usually surrounded by people who are. So I think it's really important that we raise awareness and educate today's youth so that we can kind of work on breaking the stigma and stop really judging people who do suffer from mental illnesses. And I thought, what better way to do that than through books? Because I think that's the beauty of an English class. Like, we can teach the skills that the students need to learn, and we can kind of choose the lens that we want to teach it, and that becomes the text that we choose. So I decided to find 5 books that each follow protagonists with a different mental health disorder, so that we're studying 5 different disorders, and they can kind of share with each other so that they can learn from one another. And so really I just wanted them to become educated, and it was clear that many of them have learned a lot, and therefore I think it was a good choice. I think at first some of them were kind of hesitant, like, are we really doing this? Because it is kind of bold, and it's different from what they've done in the past. Like, usually you're just reading these classes and studying them, and then this was something different. But it has become abundantly clear that they want to learn about it, and they want to talk about it. A lot of them saying, like, it's the silence, because no one talks about it. They don't know how to talk about it, and it's kind of just being suppressed. And we had a huge seminar where we just talked about why the stigma of mental illness exists, and it lasted the whole class. And I think it's like empowering for them just to realize that they themselves can start something new and just begin to break that stigma. And many of them even said, like, before this unit, I didn't know how people just couldn't get over depression. And now, like, they're realizing that it's so much more than that. So I think they've learned a lot, and I really do think they're enjoying it, because this stigmatized mental illness phrase needs to be broken. And I can tell you with 100% certainty that the kids at this school want to learn about it, and they want to be able to talk about it.
I'm Taylor Bates. Thanks for watching.